Okay, next up we have the X-Men vs. Street Fighter version of Storm Stage. It's called Code Red. This one's by Morfeu. Now, this stage is pretty involved. Like, it has a lot going on. Like, the background's gonna spin, and then we're gonna go up an elevator out to like an airfield. Now, I originally thought maybe I was gonna get through this stage without noticing anything wrong, but of course there was something wrong. Okay, so I didn't notice anything off until we get to the like section that's coming up when we start going up the elevator. But there was more wrong, which I'll explain in a sec. But yeah, like we're going to go to the right here. And I'm not going to get rid of Morfew's little self-promotion there. I'll just leave that in. But yeah, everything was going fine, or at least on the surface. We have to wait till we go straight up. But the second we started going straight up on the elevator, there was a giant strip of or a long strip of exposed void, like right down the center. Where like it was like the left and right halves of the stage were split apart. Yeah, there was like a giant black line right here that was happening. Now, what was causing that is when you tell an animation to be flipped inside like the animation section of a Fighter Factory or whatever, this is probably just like a limitation of Mugen or something, but it's not a perfect flip when you tell something to be flipped. It like offsets it a few pixels. So like if you like take this left section, tell it to flip and then place it over here, you'll just lose a few slivers. For some reason, you'll lose a few slivers between the two pieces of art. So I had to accommodate for that and remove everything around to like push the two slivers back together. But then I realized it wasn't just that section of the stage that was messed up. He had like every part of this stage that has like an animation flip on it, and he has most of the stage flipped into two parts, had the same sort of horizontal like flip problem all over it. So like even the Blackbird down the center like we're standing on, I needed to like compensate that. He had overcompensated, so like it looked like 1 pixel straight down the middle when it's supposed to be 2. So like I had to go in there and recode everything. Like it's probably like at least 10 separate animations that needed to be like resynced down the center. But yeah, like I removed everything down there, so now it's like 2 pixels wide instead of maybe like 1 or 1.5 because of what the horizontal problem. But yeah, for all those like aspiring stage makers out there, if you have like a character, like let's say it's a sprite graphic of like, let's say Mario, just for example, walking left, and then you hit horizontal to have him walk right, you're gonna lose a few slivers. It's actually gonna probably be safer for you if you actually just go into your like paint shop program and flip the sprites there. That way you won't lose any slivers of spacing on your sprites. This also like I saw this in like Vegas' stages when I was first seeing the problem. Like I just didn't know what it was, but it took me a while to figure it out. But yeah, it's the horizontal code inside animations that screws stages up. Like it just doesn't know how to process it right. But yeah, here I recoded Morfew's X-Men vs. Street Fighter Code Red stage for you guys.